Welcome to C-IKNOW, the social networking analysis software brought to you by the Sonic Laboratory at Northwestern University. This video is part 2 of the 19 question type series, in which we describe the many kinds of questions available on C-IKNOW and how to use them. By knowing about these question types, administrators are able to customize their survey to gather the kind of data they need. In this video, we will describe the rest of the node attribute questions, the continuous and the text questions. We will also present the other category of questions, relational questions, which ask about the user's relationships with others. Relational attribute questions all ask about the survey taker's relationship with the other users. To see what this looks like, here's an example of relational choice question, where I ask the survey taker what platform of communication they use to talk to different users. Creating this question is similar to creating a perceived option one, with placing the group you want to respond under respondent groups, and the group you want as options under row groups. There are also multi-relational questions, which are similar to multi-choice questions, except the different choice options are now input under the Relations tab. Then there are perceived relational choice questions, which ask the survey takers questions about what they perceive the relationship between users are. To create this question, you still place who you want to answer the question under respondent groups, and then place the groups that you want the question to be about under the Row Groups and Column Groups tab. The second type of relational attribute questions is relational rating questions, which are simply rating questions that ask about the survey taker's relationship in terms of aspects that can be measured by a scale. Then there are multi-relational rating questions, which are similar to multi-rating questions. The last type here is the perceived relational rating question, which asks rating questions about what the survey taker perceives about other relationships. The third type of relational question is the relational continuous question, which asks the survey taker to quantify their relationship with others with numerical values, usually inquiring about how long they've known the other users or how often they see them. So here, I ask the survey taker how many years they've known the other users. This covers the category of relational questions available to use on C-IKNOW. Now, let's look at the text and continuous questions. The next category of question is text questions, which are simply questions that ask the survey taker to write their answer. To create these questions, simply input the question you want to ask under Info, and under the Fields tab, you may put, but are not required to create subsets or individual prompts to the question. There are two types: the normal text question, which only allows for short answers up to 255 characters, and the text long question, which allows for long answers of up to 65,000 characters. The last category of question is the number questions, which ask the user questions that can only be answered with numerical values. These questions are created by simply writing the question and then placing choice options under the Fields tab, as you did with previous questions. These number questions are two types: continuous questions, which allow for any question that needs a numerical value, and duration chooser questions, which ask the user about time questions specifically. As you can see, though there are many kinds of questions, they all have basic similarities in their creation and function. A careful understanding of these questions will allow you to collect exactly the kind of data you need. Remember that these are only general overviews on how to create the different kinds of questions. You can always make the questions custom to what you need by playing around with the Options tab for each one. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for watching.